Hello, good morning and good evening. So today we are going to look about the introduction about SAP and ERP, okay, and basics in SAP. Okay, and tomorrow onwards we're going for the in-depth of the codings. So today we are going to look about what is ERP and introduction to SAP. So during the demonstration itself, I gave some introduction about SAP, right? So I will recall it again. Okay, so what is mean by ERP? Okay, so uh, ERP is nothing but combination of all the modules together. Okay, for example, um, if you want to run a business, you no need to go and take for the individual softwares. You can go to a single software that should have all of them together. As like how you are buying the biryani, right? If you want to buy the biryani, what will you do? You go to the shop. The shop will give you the package, biryani, raita, and sweet, all those things together. Okay, there is no need of you to buy the biryani alone in one shop, raita alone in another shop, sweets in another shop. No, not like that. Okay, so ERP is nothing but combination of all the modules together. Okay. Okay, so it have sales, purchase, finance, production, planning, HR. These are the comes under functional. Okay, we have functional consultant who will be working for these modules. In that, we have ABAP. Okay, so ABAP plays a major role, and ABAP is the heart of SAP because it connecting all the modules via coding. Okay, at the back end, it connect all the modules. So we don't have any specific module. As ABAP, we should work on sales also, purchase also, finance also, production also, planning also, HR also, CRM, SM. So many modules are there. So we have to work on all the modules. At the back end, you have to write the coding like that. Okay. So what are three C's? Okay. So you all have the account in the Instagram. Okay. So you all have the account in the Instagram. Before Instagram, we all used which software before Instagram? Yes, Facebook. We have Facebook. Okay. Now Instagram comes into picture. Okay. So that is called these three C's. Okay. First one is customer. Okay, high expectation. Now this generation requires high, now having high expectation, and they have unique needs. So in order to overcome that, we have to introduce this software based on that. And competition, we have the competition between Amazon and Flipkart, right? Similarly, in this competition world, you should work so that you can achieve something. Okay, in this competition, you should above the competition level so that your business can run. Change in the technology. Okay, change in the market, change in the product, all those things. So before that, we have the Facebook, but Instagram comes into picture because of these three C's. Similarly, SAP also upgraded its skills, upgraded its technology into HANA. Okay, SAP has upgraded the technology into HANA. Okay, why they have introduced SAP ERP? In order to support in order to avoid sensory data issues. It's nothing but old data. I can able to take the data which has happened before 5 years. Yes, I can able to take the data. I can store it somewhere. Unsupportable technologies. For example, you are joining in one organization. Okay, fresher, as a fresher. Let us consider freshers are joining in one organization. So they are storing the data in the one notepad. In that notepad, they're storing the data. They want to pull the data from the notepad into SAP. Yes, we can able to do. Okay, because we have an options to do codings to upload the program to take the data from the any of the softwares and then put it into SAP. So it is nothing but unsupportable technology. It can able to handle unsupportable technologies, maybe notepad, Word document, Excel sheet, anything we can do. Inflexibility to change. Okay, it related. I mean, based on the changes happening in the market, based on the changes happening in the market, it will support that as well. Flexible to that. Okay, so it is benefit to the all the end users, which is nothing but if I, for example, I want to run one business. Okay, just buy the SAP ERP and then run your business. No need to go for any other additional softwares or anything else. Okay, this is alone is enough. Okay, and also it supports short-term and long-term projects. Okay, it is nothing but it can able to support any kind of project. And along with that, it will help for HR also, like HR, at what time you're logging into the system, I mean, coming to the office, and what time you're leaving. All those things will be captured using access card management in SAP. That is also possible. Inventory, fund, everything can be handled in the SAP. We have some limitations. What are some limitation means? We should have some knowledge about SAP. If I want to run my business in SAP, I doesn't know anything about SAP. Means it will be hard for me to run the business. So I should know some basic knowledge in SAP. And I should know what kind of database I should use and the network management, how the network should happen, connect to the different systems. All those things I should know so that I can run my business. Okay, these are some of the ERPs available. Okay, these are some of the ERPs available. In this ERP, we are using SAP. Okay, SAP is nothing but system applications and product. The full form of SAP is system applications and product. We are supposed to tell SAP, not SAP. Why? We are supposed to tell SAP, not SAP. Why? Yeah, tell me. You are not supposed to tell SAP. You are supposed to tell SAP. Why? Yes. If you check that word in the German, it gives some other meaning. Okay, so you are supposed to tell it as because SCP has been introduced in German. Okay, so that's different. Mean it will go for different meaning. So only you have to tell it as SAP. Don't tell it as SAP anymore. Okay. Yeah. So we have integrated business modules, which is nothing but all the modules are integrated. MMS, FICO, all of the modules are integrated together. And set of businesses are happening. Client server process is nothing but you can give the request and get the response. Okay. So it's just an overview when it has been introduced 1970 and it has been upgraded into 1980 and then 1990 and then 2000. So this is how the almost 10-year gap they have introduced new advanced thing. It is nothing but how I am upgrading the iOS. I can able to upgrade the OS of my mobile and all, right? Similarly, it can be done. Similarly, it has been upgraded. Okay. So it is introduced in 1972 in Germany. Okay. So more than, I mean, actually, as of now, n number of companies are using the SAP and n number of employees are using the SAP. Okay. Then what is the benefit of using this SAP? It will be having different languages. It will support different languages. If you work in Chinese project, the log on and all the details will be in the Chinese language. Okay. And also it is not like it should support only for the banking. It will support only for the automobile. No, it will support for any business. Okay. It can support any businesses. Finally, we have introduced HANA. HANA is a inbuilt SAP SAP database used to store the data, get the data, and process the data as quickly as possible when compared to ECC. We have some limitations. Limitations nothing but it's you should know the cost of this license, and we should the person who is SAP should have some business knowledges, all those things. Okay, these are the some of the modules available, right? Okay, so MM will take off MM related activity, SD, FICO, basis, security, PP, HR, so many modules are available. Okay, fine. So any doubt in this slide? Fine. So those who doesn't know SAP, please listen. First, you will be having the SAP software. You have to go to the SAP software. Okay. In this, you will be having the system details. If you don't have the system details, you have to create the system details by clicking on this icon. Okay. Here you have to give the system details. I will guide you how to do that once you got the details from the learning team. After giving all the details, it will comes in this two page. In this screen, you can able to see the system details. So I'm going to log into this server. Double click on this server. It will go open the SAP page. Here you have to give your username and the password, which has been given by the learning team, and then log in. That's it. So SAP screen get logged in. Okay, likewise, you have to log into the SAP screen. Okay, after that, it's very important place where you have to write the T code. This is called the T code screen, where you can write all your transaction codes, T code. Okay, what is meant by transaction code? If you want to navigate from one screen to another screen, you have to enter the T code. All those things are associated in the T code only. If you want to create the program, if you want to create the table, so function. So what are the things we are going to do? We have an individual T code for all those things. You have to go there and create it. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to create one table. Okay, all of you please note it down. For creating the table, you have to give the T code S11. Please note it down, S11. That is nothing but data dictionary. Okay, in the S11, you can able to create your table. So now I'm going to create one table. Okay, Z. All the SAP custom designs should start with Z or Y only. Okay, you are supposed to create Z or Y only because SAP
Hello.
has given.
Sorry to interrupt you, sir. Your voice is a bit low. I think mic is away from your phone.
Yeah.
Now it's good.
Okay, fine. So all the SAP ABAP customization coding should start with Z. Okay. Or else Y. Okay. So I'm going to create one table. So naming standard is Z. You can give some unique ID to you. Okay, maybe your roll number or anything. Okay. Underscore. I'm going to store employee details. Employee details. Okay. Click on create. Give some valid short description. Okay. And then in the delivery and maintenance tab, you have to give the delivery class. What is meant by delivery class? Delivery class is nothing but what type of table I'm going to create. Okay. So master and transactional data is nothing but all kind of transactions, PO, sales order, FICO, related activities, and then the employee details, HR, everything can be stored in the application and transparent table, application table, master and transaction table. Okay, along with that, we have different types of table creations. So now I'm going to create this only. And then here you have to give display or maintenance allowed. Yeah. So here I'm giving days display or maintenance allowed. We have these many options. Display or maintenance allowed with restriction means you can maintain the data or display the data, but you will be having some restrictions for that. You'll be having display or maintenance allowed means you can maintain the data and display the data. Okay. Your display maintenance not allowed means you are not able to display the data or maintain the data at all. Just you are creating the data. Sorry, just creating the table. Only display allowed means you can able to see the data, but you are not able to maintain the data. So now tell me what should I give here? I said I'm going to add the employee details. Now tell me what should I give here? Yes, display maintenance allowed so that I can display the data and also I can maintain the data. Very good. Okay, and then go to the fields. Here you have to give the fields. Always give the first field as MANDT because I will tell the reason. Because MANDT is nothing but the data comes from which client. This is the MANDT. Okay, the data comes from which client. For this, you log in and password. I can have n number of clients, 100, 200, 300, 400, something like that. Okay. So in which client I'm storing the data, that comes under MANDT. Okay, so you have to give MANDT to specify it came from which client. Then you have to create the fields. What are the fields you want? We can able to create it here. I'm giving integer 4. Okay. So employee ID, I'm making employee ID as a key. If you give this tick mark, it is termed as key value. And initial value is not null, which means you should have some value here. Okay. And then I'm giving employee name. So this is how I can able to give the data element. Data element is nothing but what kind of data it is going to store, whether it is integer or character or date or what it is. Okay. Apart from that, you can create your own data element also. Okay. So after that, after giving these fields, you have to save this one. As of now, save it in the local object and tell the importance of package by next classes. Okay. As of now, save it in the local object. So once it is done, go to technical settings. In the technical settings, you have to specify what data class it is. Okay, so I'm going to create master and transparent table because this table is going to hold the employee details. Okay, and then size category, as of now, the table has 0 data because no data has been added in the table. So you can give 0 to 4,800. After the table reached 4,800 employees, then you can go for the size category 1. So I'm giving here 0 and then save it. Come back. Now go to extras. Click on enhancement category. So enhancement category, what is the purpose of enhancement category? It is used to enhance the data in the future. If you want to add additional fields along with employee location, I want to add employee. No, you can change it manually. Okay, you have to go and give the can be enhanced deep. Okay, so you can go and give the enhancement deep means you can able to enhance it based on whatever things you want. Numeric, character, integer, whatever you want, you can have it. And then always note down the thumb rule, save. Please note it down. Syntax check. Syntax check will tell whether the table have any issues or not. Activate. And then see the table content. But as of now, I have not added any table content. So I'm going to add now. Okay, go to utilities, table content, create table content. I'm giving employee ID 1. So this is called F4 help. It will automatically take one F4 help and show you. Just save it. And then reset it to add the next data. Save it. So now I want to see the data. So go and click on here and then execute. You can able to see the data. What are the data I have given there that will be stored here. Is it clear? Anyone have any doubt? Okay, those who are new to SAP have the SAP access now means share your screen. I will tell you. Others, please listen. Those who are new to SAP and they have the SAP access now means share your screen and create the employee table and I will guide you.
Yes, sir, I will share my screen.
Go to SAP. Others, please listen. She is creating, okay? You have to guide her, okay? If you are facing any issues, you have to guide her. Okay, good. Yeah, if you have any, if she's got stuck anywhere, something means you have to guide her, okay? Others, tell me what should we do now?
Fields first. No. Hello.
No, click on no. First save it. You are not saved it. Now go to fields. Add the fields. Then only you can go for technical setting. So you have to give data element, yes. So you are making employee name as primary key. Am I right? Employee name or employee ID? It's fine. There's no issues. You can create employee ID or employee name, anything as primary key. But basically, employee name may have the repeated thing, right? What is meant by primary key? It should not be repeated. But employee name, we have the possibility. Okay, in your organization, you may have the same name, right? So better give employee ID as a primary key because that will be the unique number for all of them. Yeah. Next. So here it is specify data element. So I can use the existing data element, integer 4, because it's a employee ID, so it should be int. So we have int 4 already. Yeah, next. Okay, fine. Then save it and then do the technical settings. Then size category. That's fine. Buffering and all you can look later. Yeah. Save. Go back. Next step. What is the next step? Others tell me. Yes. Okay. Okay, fine. Good. Now do the thumb rule. What is the thumb rule? Save. All of you note down the thumb rule. Save, syntax check, activate, add the data, and see the data. Yes. No, it is where all used. Close this one. It's got activated. Now you have to add the data. Go to the near to the extras. Yes. Click table content. Create entries. Now you can add the details. Click on save. Click on save and give reset. Now you can add another details. Yes. That's it. It's fine. No. If you want, you can add it. Else you can leave it. Okay, go back and see the table content. Display. Execute. You can, if you execute directly, it will take all the details. If you want to check only for employee number 11 means you can give there. Okay, go back. I want to check only for employee number 22. Give employee number 22. Yes, there only. Employee ID. Employee ID. Yes. So input, based on the input you can give. 2 is not required. If you want 2 means you can give. If you don't want, you can leave it. Okay. Execute now. So it'll fetch only the employee number 22. If you want to check between 22 to 42, then you can give 2 condition. Okay. Yeah, go back. Fine. Is it clear for everyone? Anyone? Okay, fine. Thanks for sharing. Data element is nothing but where you can specify what type of where you can specify what type of data it is. Okay. Whether it is a integer or character or date or string, whatever you want, you can specify in the data element. What data structure and algorithm you are expecting, Shyam?
So there is a time complexity and all, right? When we write programs, coding. That's what I was asking.
Yes, we are going to do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Anyone have any other doubt? So, Bob, did you attend the demo session? Did you attend it? Okay. Okay, let me quickly share it again. Those who are not attended, please listen to it. Yes, if you learned ABAP means this, you can get the job easily, man, because uh, there's a lot of demand for ABAP at the outside market. Okay, so no need to worry on that. But thing is, you have to learn. Okay. Are you able to see my screen? Okay. Yes. Okay, those who are not attended the demo session, please listen to it. Let me quickly go to this one as well. Okay, so we are going to look about the introduction about SAP and what is SAP. It's the class for daily. Divaka, it's class for daily. Okay, so in this training, we are going to learn about first introduction to SAP, which is nothing but what I showed now. What is meant by ERP? What is SAP? Next one is data dictionary. Data dictionary is nothing but what we did now, SC11. So in the SC11, we created table. So as of now, we completed this one, SAP ABAP SC11 table alone. Apart from that, we'll be having domains, data element, transparent table, pool table, structures, table types, so many things available. Views, lock objects, so many things available, in which we are going to look into that in the upcoming classes. Then what is data type? Data type is nothing but data element which are created, right? So for that data element, what type of data type it is? Character, integer, floating, numeric. So whatever it is, you can create it, and also you can use the existing one also. Next, packages and variant is nothing but how to use the package and create the package and store the variants for output of the program. Here we are going to learn about how to do condition, if else conditions, and small programs. Okay, write statement, display the data, system variables, so many things are available. So here we are going to learn that, and we are going to learn what is meant by syntax check, what is meant by extended coding check. So how to do these kind of checks to avoid the database issue, all those things. So in the model 6, we are going to learn about ABAP programming. If I'm giving some input data, how I'm getting the output, how I should take the data from table. So today I have created one table, right? So in that table, I have added some details. Okay. So I want to fetch the data from the table and display it. Then I can write the select statement. So many things are there. So that and all we are learning in the module 6. Along with that, we are learning debugging, how to debug. Debug is nothing but checking the line by line coding. Okay. And modularization of how to segregate the code in some modularize, and runtime analysis, all those things comes here. Next, we are going to learn about internal tables and structures and work area. Internal table, what is the internal table, how to define the structure, how to fetch the data, how to modify the table data, how to delete the data, how to insert the data, how to change the data based on my requirement, that and all. In the model 8, you are learning about debugging. Debugging is a very important thing. As a ABAP, you should know debug. Okay, so how can I debug the codings step by step, and how I can change the data at that time? So that all comes in the debugging. Modelization is nothing but after writing the coding, you should follow some process of modelization. Okay, so you have to put some subroutines, which is nothing but how I am storing the foods in the fridge, right? For example, if I go for the chocolates, I should keep it in one place. If I go for the tomato, I should keep it in one place. I was not put all of them together in the fridge, right? Similarly, that is called modelization, where you should know how to segregate the code and reuse the code. Okay. The model 10 is nothing but how to fetch the data from the table and display it using ALB. Okay, ALB is nothing but displaying the data. Okay, so along with that, we will be having some interactive ALB, so additional things and all available. And model pool. Model pool is nothing but you can create your own model pool and dialog programming. Both are same. Okay, model 11 and model 12. We are going to learn about model pool and dialog programming. Both are same. How to create the custom screens. What are the screens which I am seeing here? I can able to create the same screens in SAP. Z screens. So that under comes under model pool and dialog programming. Smart forms. Smart form is nothing but if you buy some product in the Amazon or some places, if you want to buy some product in the Amazon or some places, they will give you one PDF, right? That PDF is called Smart Forms or Adobe Forms. Okay. Yeah. So we can create that PDF by pausing the coding. Next one is enhancement. Enhancement is nothing but how you can enhance the standard functionality of the SAP. Okay, if you want to add some standard functionality of the SAP, then you can go for the enhancement. Then ALE and IDOC. ALE and IDOC are intermediate document to send the data between two different systems. Okay, you can fetch the data. It comes under interface. Okay, and then RFC. RFC is nothing but remote function call. It is also comes under interface. BAPI, business add-on. If you want to do any add-on to the business, then comes under BAPI. Okay, you can do some business add-ons here. Then ALB reporting. ALB reporting is nothing but how to display the ALB data. Next, we are going for the OABAP. Okay, object-oriented ABAP. As like other coding language, you have object-oriented ABAP to create the class, methods, exceptions, all those things we are covering in this topic. Okay, then we are completing interfaces, OData, all those things. What is meant by interface? How we are sending the data, all those inbound or outbound proxy. Then we are going for ABAP and HANA. So in the HANA server, how to create CDS view, AMDP view, how to fetch the data in the HANA, all those things we are learning in the ABAP and HANA. Okay, so these are the things we are going to cover. Okay, is it clear? Anyone have any doubt in this? Web service, you mean to say the OData web service? Yes, we are creating it, OData. In the HANA, while taking the HANA, I will be teaching you OData also. ABAP and BTP is a separate course that you need to connect with the learning team on that. ABAP and HANA will be covered here. ABAP and HANA Cloud will be covered here. Yes, any other doubt? If anyone have any other doubt, please ping in the chat window, or else unmute yourself and ask me.
Hello, hi Pradeep. What is the course duration?
It may be go for 40 to 50 days based on how you are completing the tasks.
Oh, okay. I mean, what is the daily? I mean, the duration of the daily course? I mean, it is 1 hour or 2 hours?
1.5 hours,
Okay.
7:30
The
to 9.
day in the evening.
Yes.
Okay.
Hello,
I mean, do you think is it enough for 40 to 45 to 50 days to the person to learn the ABAP? Is that enough?
Yes, it's almost enough.
Okay, okay. I mean, do we are we going to get the any real time scenarios how to troubleshoot the okay, yeah, thank you.
Daily basis, you are going to do that only. As like how today she created one table, right, in front of
Yeah,
me. Similarly,
yes,
I will call someone to do the real-time scenario. I will tell you first how to do. Then you have
okay,
to share the screen and then do the same scenario. If you are
okay.
getting stuck, parallelly others also, once everyone got the access, they also should do it. If anyone facing any issue, you can stop sharing. That person could share the screen, and I will be I can solve their issue, and then we can go for the next step.
Okay.
Okay,
So as
one
you
question, please.
as yeah,
Yes.
go on. Well, thank you.
Thanks. One question for the tasks. Are there, let's say, more complex tasks? Because today we saw only creation of table. Will be there kind of real time with more complexity to
See,
achieve.
so no, you are all, I think many of them are learning the ABAP new here, so it won't be that much complex. Earlier days, it will be very easy for you. I will be guiding you and will be monitoring you. Okay, but upcoming days, as the coding will be getting more strong. So that time, you will be get some multiple tasks, so you can understand it. So it won't be complex. If you are not learning the basic, then you may get it as complex. You can think that will be complex. If you're learning the basic, it will be very easy to complete the ABAP coding, because ABAP is a very easy language. Okay, it's not that much complex at all. ABAP coding is a very, very easy language. If you know the syntax, you can easily write the code. Yes.
Yeah, okay. Oh, sorry. Yes, Pradeep. So, uh, uh, are we going to get the, I mean, basic details? I mean, like I'm working as a functional consultant. I want to know the which reports. I mean, I'm new in the organization, but I want to know the which reports they develop, Z reports and Y reports, or the tables, or the T codes, I mean, customized T code, customized reports. So, this kind of information can I get in this course? I mean, how
Yes.
to handle the real-time situations.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, okay.
That is
So,
completely about this training. You are from which functional? I mean, MM or
uh,
SD or what?
FI module, FICO.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
So, for
yes.
example, you belongs to FICO. Okay. So, in the BSEC table, you can able to see the details, right? In the BSEC
Yeah,
table, will
yes,
be having some of the fields. Okay. One
yes.
report program is there. One report program, or your organization, someone is return on program to take the data from BSEC table. You want to check on that. Okay. So, for
Yes.
that, what you can do, I will be teaching
Yeah.
you on the process. Okay, so you can go to that package, go to the corresponding programs, go to the coding. So I'll that. I mean, it will be in this training. You're going to learn that only actually.
Okay, okay.
ABAP is a real time only. We are not able to give some theory part alone. It's a real time only. Theory part I may take only 15 to 20 minutes on daily basis. As like how
Yeah,
we take
yes, yes.
today.
Yeah. Because I mean, actually, I searched for the institutes who can teach me in the real-time scenarios, but I couldn't get it in where I was staying. But I thought it will. I mean, no one can leave their job and can join the courses. It is not possible for anyone.
Yes.
So I'm looking for that kind of. information which can support build my IT strength and other technologies strength to me. And do we have access to this your training sessions?
Yes, learning team will give you. The learning team will give
Yeah,
you the
okay.
SAP access.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for your kind answers, Pradeep. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Prashant. Yes, Venkat, it's very important. Debugging is very, very important. Not only for functional, for ABAP also debugging is very important. You should know what is happening in the coding level. Okay. Yes, A ladder comes under ECC. And HANA also we have the A ladder on premise. You can do both actually. See, you can create the code. You have to create the code. And this training is about to create the code and debug the code. Okay, but if you're working in the project, you can able to debug someone's coding also. Okay, so both of them you are going to learn it in this training. Okay, you have to create the code and you have to debug your code. You can able to debug other coding also. If you can able to debug your code, then obviously you can able to debug other codings also. Okay, because you know the steps to debug. Yes, our coding is very simple to debug. If you want to debug the standard coding, you should see, I know driving. If I know driving, I can able to drive my car in anywhere, right? Within India, I can able to drive my car in anywhere. It's nothing like I can able to drive only in Bangalore. I can able to drive only in Mumbai. Not like that. Maybe little bit difficulty will be there because of the road. Because of the road or some function. That will be difficult. Will be surely will be there. But if I know the driving, I no need to worry. Similarly, if you know the debug, no need to worry. You can debug any coding. Everything will be same. But as you said, there will be little bit of difficulties of understanding the standard coding or someone's coding. But no problem. Your coding, it may take 10 minutes to debug. Others coding, it may take 20 minutes to debug. That's it. Because you have to understand it and then you have to debug it. Yeah. Is it clear now? Yes, any other doubt? So tomorrow class, I'm going to teach you on how to create the coding. Today we created the table. Tomorrow I'll teach you how to create the basic coding. And then upcoming classes, I will tell you the data completely on how to write the codings, data dictionary completions, all those things I will teach you on from the Monday onwards. Today and tomorrow, I'm going to touch only the basic things, okay? Basic table creations and basic codings. And for Monday onwards, we are going deep inside table creations, how to create data element, how to create domain, how to create search help, all those things. And then we are going to learn in depth of the codings, okay? Like input, giving the input, do conditions, all those things we are going to learn from Monday onwards. Yes, any other doubt? Anyone have any other doubt?
No, nothing from my side, Pradeep. Thank you.
Okay, great. Okay, fine. If you don't have any doubt, you can leave for the day.
Okay, thank you.
We can connect tomorrow.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.